Welcome to Skilled MBA, the Intellectual Property and Consent Playbook for Recorded Classrooms by Dr. Rehana K. and Advocate S. Iyer offers essential tools for educators. It includes reusable consent clauses and a decision tree to navigate fair use complexities in blended learning. This guide ensures legal compliance and protects intellectual property rights in educational settings. Blended learning is reshaping higher education, offering innovative teaching methods. However, it introduces complex legal challenges, particularly in intellectual property and consent. Institutions must address these issues to ensure compliance and protect rights, fostering a legally sound educational environment. Understanding legal compliance is crucial in navigating complex intellectual property laws, ensuring protection of institutional and individual rights in recorded educational content. Effective risk mitigation involves reducing legal exposure through proper consent protocols and clear usage guidelines. Educational innovation thrives when blended learning technologies are adopted confidently, supported by robust legal foundations. Student privacy in recorded education involves obtaining consent for video recordings, ensuring data protection compliance, and considering international students and parental consent for minors. Faculty rights include ownership of recorded lectures, fair use of third-party materials, balancing academic freedom with institutional policies, and understanding distribution and sharing rights. Faculty members generally own their original lectures, though institutional policies might alter this for commissioned work. Student contributions, including assignments and creative works, remain their intellectual property unless explicitly transferred. Third-party content from textbooks or media requires proper licensing or fair use justification. Universities may claim rights to recordings made using their resources or as part of employment duties. The consent framework emphasizes transparency by informing participants about recording policies before courses start. Explicit permission is required for each session, allowing opt-outs. Clearly define usage rights, detailing how recordings are used, stored, shared, and eventually deleted or archived, ensuring participants informed decisions and privacy. Essential consent clauses ensure transparency and respect. The recording notice clause informs participants of session recordings. The usage limitation clause restricts recordings to educational use only, prohibiting commercial distribution. The opt-out protection clause allows students to request exclusion, ensuring alternative participation methods. These clauses safeguard participant rights and maintain educational integrity. Assessing fair use involves evaluating market impact, ensuring the use doesn't harm the original's market. Consider the amount used. It should be a small, necessary portion. Examine the nature of the work, focusing on factual or published content. Finally, assess the purpose, prioritizing educational or non-profit intentions. Student privacy is safeguarded through secure storage on institutional servers, limited access with authentication, and regular deletion schedules. Compliance with general data protection regulation is crucial for international students. Digital consent tracking systems ensure regular consent renewal and easy withdrawal, while clear privacy notices in course materials inform students of their rights. Faculty retain rights to their original lectures but must adhere to institutional policies for recordings made with university resources. Ensure third-party materials and recordings comply with copyright law and institutional licensing agreements. Maintain student privacy by obtaining proper consent before including student participation in recorded sessions. Develop comprehensive recording policies with legal consultation and input from faculty, students, and information technology departments. Implement training programs and establish procedures for consent management and content protection. Conduct regular audits and updates to ensure compliance with evolving legal requirements and technology changes. Ensure recording policies are in syllabi and obtain initial student consent. Display recording notices and confirm ongoing consent during sessions. Implement secure access controls and establish deletion timelines for recorded materials. Conduct regular audits and update consent records to maintain compliance with legal developments. Avoid assuming silence as consent. Always renew permissions for new uses. Ensure proper licensing to prevent copyright infringement. Protect data by using secure platforms and adhering to retention policies. Establish clear ownership agreements to define usage rights of recorded content. Proper implementation of consent and intellectual property management reduces legal risks by 85%, minimizing institutional liability. Clear guidelines boost faculty confidence by 92%, allowing educators to adopt blended learning technologies without legal worries. Transparent policies enhance student trust by 78%, ensuring comfort with recorded sessions through robust privacy protection. Download the complete playbook from the Center for EdLaw to access essential resources like consent clauses and templates. Audit your institution's current policies against best practices. Implement robust consent procedures and intellectual property protection measures. Consult with your legal team to ensure compliance with all relevant regulations. Thank you.